Here are 3 daily cleaning habits that are secretly draining the energy you need to build a real motherhood income from home. Your stay-at-home mom income is bleeding out through the sponge in your hand. Every hour spent scrubbing invisible stains is an hour of economic leverage you surrender. The house is spotless, but your financial autonomy is starving. Society rewards the illusion of the perfect domestic aesthetic. It does not pay you for it. You are trading peak cognitive energy for a temporary visual reset. Tomorrow the dust returns, the dishes pile up. You are caught in a zero-yield loop. This is not about hygiene. This is about the weaponization of your attention. You are performing invisible labor that directly cannibalizes your capacity to build leverage. Every time you prioritize a gleaming countertop over a scalable digital asset, you are making an economic choice. You are choosing depreciation over compounding value. The first habit destroying your motivation is fragmented microtasking. You walk through a room, you adjust a pillow, you wipe a surface, you pick up a stray object. This feels like maintaining order. Economically, it is cognitive fragmentation. Each micro-correction demands a tax on your executive function. It drains the focus required to build real systems. Context switching is the silent killer of deep work. Moving from wiping a table to strategizing a market entry takes 20 minutes of mental recalibration. You do not have the luxury of 20-minute recovery windows. You must guard your mental state. A scattered environment creates a scattered mind. But only if you let it. Notice this pattern. You sit down to plan an income stream, but your brain is already fatigued from making 50 microscopic aesthetic decisions. You have nothing left for deep work. You cannot build a scalable structure when your mind is fractured into 100 domestic shards. Your attention is your primary capital. Stop giving it away to dust. To break this cycle, you must deploy the domestic boundary framework. It is an internal architecture that separates maintenance labor from wealth generation. It protects your focus. This framework establishes sterile zones, areas of the house where maintenance is forbidden during working hours. Your office space, even if it is just a corner desk. When you enter the sterile zone, you are no longer a custodian, you are an executive. If the rest of the house falls into chaos, you do not look. Protecting your stay-at-home mom income requires ruthless prioritization. The structural foundation of your personal economy cannot compete with the immediate visual gratification of a tidy room. The second habit is the morning aesthetic reset. Waking up and immediately attacking the domestic chaos from the night before. This is a critical error in time allocation. Your first waking hours are your highest cognitive currency. Your willpower is replenished, your analytical capacity is at its peak. Spending it on repetitive maintenance is financial self-sabotage. Decision fatigue is cumulative. By the time you have decided which detergent to use, which dishes to scrub first, you have depleted your daily reserve of willpower. This reserve is finite. It is the exact fuel needed to troubleshoot a digital funnel or outline a content strategy. You are burning rocket fuel in a lawnmower. You are giving your best hours to the lowest value tasks. By the time you sit down to focus on your economic autonomy, your premium bandwidth is gone. You are left with mental scraps. And mental scraps do not build quiet leverage. They do not write compelling copy. They do not design profitable systems. Observe the system. You must treat your morning focus as an exclusive asset. The dishes can wait. The laundry can wait. Your financial independence cannot. You must pay yourself first. Managing this transition requires physical anchors. A visual time-blocking cube or a tactile planning journal can separate domestic chaos from business focus. The right tools create boundaries. They allow you to partition your mind. You can find these structural tools detailed in the description. They are not just planners. They are defense mechanisms for your attention. The third habit is the most deceptive. It is deep cleaning disguised as productivity. Organizing a neglected closet when you should be outlining a digital product. This is productive procrastination. It provides an immediate dopamine hit. A false sense of completion. You feel accomplished. But your net worth has not moved. Cleaning is a linear task. You put energy in. You get a clean room out. The return on energy is exactly 1-to-1. It never scales. Building a digital system is a non-linear task. You put energy in once. It yields returns infinitely. This is the essence of true economic leverage. Have you noticed how your energy disappears before noon? Share your experience. Society conditions women to prefer linear tasks. Because they are easily verifiable, you can prove you worked hard today. But hard work does not equal leverage. You are confusing motion with progress. Sorting objects is easy. Building a system that generates passive leverage is hard. Your brain will always crave the easier dopamine release. It will convince you that the pantry must be alphabetized before you can start a business. This is a biological trap. It is a defense mechanism against the friction of learning. Building a home-based economy requires sitting with discomfort. It requires delayed gratification. A clean house offers instant relief. An income system offers permanent autonomy. You must choose. You are exchanging your potential for a fleeting sense of order. The order will always decay. Entropy guarantees it. Your digital assets, however, will compound over time. It is widely observed that the most economically secure home architectures tolerate a baseline level of mess. They understand the difference between a dirty home and a lived-in space. Perfectionism in domestic labor is a poverty mindset. It traps you in the physical realm. It blinds you to the digital leverage waiting to be claimed. You must lower your standards for your living room and raise your standards for your time. Your value is not measured by the reflection in your floor. It is measured by the systems you control, the autonomy you possess, the leverage you wield. Stop sweeping away your potential. Start building your infrastructure. This is the shift. Every time you reach for the vacuum instead of your keyboard, ask yourself what you are avoiding. Are you cleaning? Or are you hiding from the responsibility of building wealth? Most people don't realize that the greatest threat to home-based wealth is not lack of skill. It is the invisible income leak of over-maintenance. It drains your ambition. When your ambition is drained, you default to survival mode. You stop looking for asymmetrical opportunities. You settle for the baseline existence of endless chores. The soft power economy operates on a different frequency. It rewards those who can detach from the immediate physical environment and project their mind into digital architecture. You must view your energy as a fixed daily budget. Every wipe of the glass, every folded towel, is a withdrawal from that budget. Track your spending. If you spend 80% of your daily energy budget on depreciation, you will never have the capital to invest in appreciation. The math is unforgiving. Your home is an asset, but treating it like a museum turns it into a liability. It demands constant upkeep. It requires endless taxation on your time. Real wealth is quiet. It does not need to be displayed on a polished dining table. It is hidden in automated workflows, in digital products, in scalable systems. It is commonly seen that the most productive individuals operate in organized chaos. Their physical space may be imperfect, but their digital systems are immaculate. Their priorities are clear. You are the CEO of your household economy. A CEO does not mop the floors when there are strategic partnerships to negotiate. They delegate or they delay. You may not be able to delegate yet, but you can delay. You can tolerate the friction of a messy room to build the machine that will eventually clean it. The soft power economy demands a reallocation of energy. It requires you to look at a messy kitchen and feel nothing. It requires you to protect your cognitive oxygen. When you stop prioritizing the illusion of perfection, you recover hours of lost time. You recover the mental clarity required to execute complex strategies. You recover yourself. This is the path to the domestic boundary framework. It is not an easy transition. Society expects you to be flawless. It expects you to provide invisible labor endlessly. You must quietly resign from those expectations. You must reassign your energy to projects that pay dividends. You must become ruthless with your attention. The home is a complex ecosystem. It can be a prison of endless tasks, or it can be a launchpad for economic leverage. The difference is where you put your focus. Do not let the physical maintenance of your life prevent you from building the economic foundation of your future. Let the dust settle. Build your quiet empire. Notice this pattern. Every time you feel the urge to sanitize your environment, pause, recognize it as a craving for control. Redirect that craving toward building an asset. Control your financial future, not just your countertops. The long-term security of your family depends on your ability to break these habits. It depends on your focus. It is time to stop playing house. It is time to start building an economy. The systems are waiting. The leverage is available. You only need to reclaim your energy. If you value building your stay-at-home mom income from your time at home, comment leverage, and consider subscribing to protect your most valuable system, your time. This material is for educational and strategic purposes. It does not constitute medical or financial advice. Consult qualified professionals before altering your structural routines.